The Jack R. Howard Award for Excellence in Television and Cable In-Depth Reporting goes to Brett Shipp, Mark Smith, and Billy Bryant from Wfaa-Tv in Dallas. How many more must die? Texas home and workplace explosions were becoming more frequent. Thus began WFAA's investigation into the nation's largest statewide natural gas pipeline system, an effort that culminated in grounds for removal, a series of reports, and a 30-minute news special. Reporter Brett Shipp, producer Mark Smith, and editor-photographer Billy Bryant learned the 16 people who died since 2001 were victims of a similar scenario. Natural gas had seeped into their homes or workplaces from faulty compression couplings, a likelihood pipeline technicians had made known decades before. The lack of regulation, oversight, and enforcement were enabled by a cozy relationship between the agency that regulates the state's natural gas industry, the Texas Railroad Commission, and the powerful Texas oil and gas industry. Records show the commissioners received campaign contributions from the very industry they would oversee. Following WFAA's series, the state legislature called for a massive overhaul of the regulatory agency. And the oil and gas industry has been ordered to replace 2.2 million service lines at a cost of $1 billion.
I was most impressed with WFAA's tenacity with this story. It clearly was an important story, so you could understand why someone would stick with it, but it was also a very complicated story.
If WFAA had not exposed this problem over a 4-year period, nothing would have happened.
The most important thing is WFAA saved lives.
Please welcome Pamela Howard, Foundation trustee and the daughter of Jack R. Howard, presenting the Foundation's Jack R. Howard Award and $10,000 to Brett Shipp of Wfaa-Tv in Dallas.
Thank you very much. Just a real quick background before I tell this story. My father, Bert Shipp, was a newsman at Wfaa-Tv prior to me arriving there from 1961 basically through 1998. And he was there when Scott Pelley was there. And of course, he claims credit for, teaching Scott Pelley everything he knows. So about an hour ago, my phone is ringing. I look down, I see it's my dad calling me. I'm like, oh, he's calling me to congratulate me. And I walk outside to the lobby and I say, Dad, is everything all right? And he says, yeah, son, everything's fine. Did you hear? Scott Pelley is the new anchor at CBS News. I said, well, Dad, that's good news. He goes, no. I said, you've caught me in the middle of something. Well, son, where are you? Well, Dad, I'm in Cincinnati getting a pretty big award myself. The Scripps Howard. Oh, son, well, congratulations to you, too. I think hopefully he was being funny, but I think about Scott Pelley's achievement today, and I think about, and I know Scott from growing up, and I think about the passion that he brings to his job, and that's where he is and why he is where he is today. And tonight, as I'm sitting down and I'm watching these winners, the writers and the editors and the photographers and the reporters and the passion that they bring to their jobs, it just makes me so excited and so honored to be here tonight. It's hard to describe, and it's hard to describe the passion that my producer Mark Smith brings to his job, and he's a large reason for all of our success. And I want to thank the Scripps Howard Foundation for inspiring that passion in all of us and challenging all of us in this room to reach higher. Thank you.